Recording. Damn. I don't look too great on this damn camera. Do I really give a rat's ass? No. Today is the 19th, if I got this correct, 2022, November month. All right now I am cross between sleepy. There goes my fucking water bottle that I had right there in the damn little bitty ass cup holder. I had to rush to get my ass to work. I've been late for the past 2 days, hoping that shit don't add up, which it usually does. Yesterday I was saved because my supervisor was here when I got here. And the good part was that I was already, she was wondering because the person that was supposed to be coming in at what 1 to 9 didn't come in, so she had to stay at least from 11 to at least 6. I took up the last couple of hours, an hour and a half. I put on my time sheet and stayed another 30 minutes until at least somebody came, which they didn't. Ain't that fun? What I should have been trained in was this one phrase: shit appropriation. You gonna take shit for being good. You gonna take shit for doing stuff wrong. You gonna have to take shit for other people's stuff. You take shit if somebody takes a shit on the fucking floor. Shit appropriation. Every damn time you got somebody's shit you got to deal with before you can deal with your own. Here's one fine example. Upon walking out the house, before I walked out the house, I had to make sure that the dog had to take a shit. I'm trying to make sure that the damn dog, which is a pit bull, doesn't bother the other female pit bull, along with the damn partner that the boyfriend had gave the girl next door. Why do I have her on the front taking a shit? Sometimes the damn front needs to be as shitty as all outdoors to keep people from trying to come in. Or, leave markers so if they decide on trying to come in through the front, at least examine the dog shit and then y'all can find their ass. Other times it's like, I'm tired. Shoot. I wanted to try and get me some sleep. Nephew number 2 had to come over and talk about things and tell me, you act like you don't want to wear a particular uniform or don't want to do another job. Let me clarify that statement. If it has been since I was about 17 or 18, and I had me a janitor's job. Ben had that job off and on for damn near 40 years. 40. The last job that pertained to it was the job custodian with the Jennings School District. Now, have no problems with Jennings. They've been a good workplace, and even though I might have had a few problems with people, and I also left on a bad note, still, damn good place to work. However, I did have my moments. and I'm not necessarily upset about them. One lady said that I ate her stuff, considering uh, I could have let her eat the food versus the time that I'm spraying blow water and bleach mixed together around her food. And it could have caused a chemical reaction and let her have a fucking bellyache. Which would you do? Take the blame for eating something or throw her shit out so she doesn't eat and have a really bad reaction? I think the latter sometimes is better. Throwing her shit out so she don't have no damn problem. And that's the thing too. We take in our food and it becomes shit eventually after we get through processing it. And here's the funny thing. In us trying to do the organic way, sometimes we take up compost, which is mixed with both plant waste and animal waste. And then there's such things as critters that biologically take up both the plant waste and animal waste and converts it into their own waste. AKA bacteriums and bacteria or bacteria, however you call it. Anyway, all of a sudden you might have E. coli, salmonella, listeria, some other thing that's you didn't wash off, but it was there, or it got caught up in something that it couldn't think, like runoff from a cattle or other type of feces and stuff. Next thing you know, you're sick because it was already in there, wasn't it? Long story. Okay. Drifting back off from there, or I get tired of hearing people, why is he always musty? Or his breath smell like shit. Most of the time I want to tell them I ate enough pussy and I had tagged her whole, and that's why my breath smells so damn bad. That would be great if I had a girlfriend that could actually say that about. Then sometimes, excuse the language, if you take some insults from a woman, you also want to tell them, you need a good pussy eater because you still smelling like shit, don't you? But it's a whole another damn story, so let me not go there, Lord. Forgive me. For every pretty woman that goes out and thinks she needs to insult a man, do you really want to know what's going down? Sometimes you're just a breeder. That's all. I hate to say you like that. Forgive me, Lord. And sometimes that's why some women get the fucked up men. Oh, he got to smell good, he got to look good, he got to act good, and he got to be making some good money. Out of all those fucking things. Or he's got to be well endowed. Okay, out of all those things, God is a good God because sometimes He gives you what you want and sometimes He gives you what you need. Out of those two phrases, what you want versus what you need, really smacks you in the face because some people get what they want and they regret that they got it, and then some people get what they need and are happy with it. You take you take it however you want to take it. Okay, it's 6:06. And do I really care if I'm telling you this? No. To be honest, I'm supposed to be a layman minister. Try that on for size. I'm supposed to be telling you about the Bible and living a good life. Huh. Some days I'm caught up. I'd hope that I get married one of these days, but some days I look out here and say, thank you, Lord, that I'm not married. I ain't got no lady trying to want to cut my eye out or cut my arm like Bud had, saying, "This bitch cut me." Well, if you're going to smack on her, what is she supposed to do? Or, in my dad's case, my mother had the rifle in his face, and he going to lift me up in front of it. But later on, he does lose his eye. That wasn't the problem. Problem was you smart enough to learn from your damn mistakes? I don't think he ever got that one, because he did wind up losing that left eye. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Sometimes I moan about stuff, other times I learn stuff new. Uh, um, think about it. Uh, like I was thinking about two ladies in the Bible, both Sarah and the wife of Job. Let me go there, Lord. Let me go there. And have me to, and bless me for the wisdom. And I'm going to glorify you in the saying. Somebody had made a joke of um, Job's wife. And how is it that the devil would come and kill off all his kids, but leaves Job's wife of all things? And yeah, later on in the passage, she says, "Why don't you just curse God and die?" And what was the joke about it? Oh, the devil left her as his advocate to constantly give him Job some pain. That's terrible to think, but yet it's probably more true. Yeah, here's the thing. You expect the good as well as the bad, and sometimes a good husband who's in glory, who's trying to glorify the Lord in Christ Jesus, sometimes is a better witness than a knuckleheaded one that wants to fuck you all day and take your money and beat the shit out of you. Okay? That's like, and going back to Sarah in the Bible. Her name was Sarai, but it got changed to Sarah. Now, here's the irony. Sarah, she may have been lovely and she could attract many men, aka as the Pharaoh did in Abraham's time. But to think about it, some days she's better off barren. Let me say it like this. Only God can knock you up and give you a child. Oh, excuse me. Let me say that again. Only God can knock you up and have a child, both physically, emotionally, mentally. And when I say that, that might sound weird coming from a man, but here's the thing. As I watch this Walmart truck pass by me, um, how is it that the Lord had allowed her to interpret and bring Hagar into her house where Abram wind up saying, okay, banged her up, knocked her up, had a kid, and his first kid was an Ishmael. And it took them 14 years to get rid of both Hagar and Ishmael. And Sarah had to check herself, because really, to tell you the truth, even at following the instructions and being a good husband, which sounded dopey, Sarah had to realize we wouldn't be in this mess if he hadn't. No, He was trying to follow my instructions. And it took her a while to realize and catch the visitation from the good Lord. The visitation from the good Lord. Because when I'm going back to, and I'm finna close this down. Even though Abram did what she wanted him to do, and they had the child, God came walking one day to talk to Abraham about the promise he had made to him. And the funny part was, God had mentioned Sarah, and she had said, "Oh, now we finna get ready to have a child. We both up in age," and probably laugh within ourselves because a lot of times we speak a lot of things. But the good Lord checked her at the door, and then she said to the Lord, "I didn't say that." He said, "But you did say that." He said it like this: "You may not have opened your mouth and said it with words carried on the air, but I heard the thought of it." Oh, wham. Okay. Then he allowed that same thing that the man had issued from his, use the word, penis to impregnate her because the word had been made fruit and available because good Lord said, "Hello, I'm the one who makes things happen." And when she heard what the Lord had said, that's when it came to pass. Same thing. How much of us got a lot of shit and we acquire a lot of shit all day long when all we want to do is achieve a dream, a goal, a purpose? Yeah, we're seeds, but seeds sometimes have to die and be stuck in dirt and shit all day long. That don't sound too cool.